Hi everyone, my name is Jazmin and you are at Goddess's Lab, and I'm really excited. In today's video we're going to talk about how to basically wish to the full moon. To me, the relationship with the full moon is really exciting because it's very special. Us women specifically, is a feminine energy that is not like any other with the moon, because for instance we connect with the moon even in our menstrual cycle. So for us, we actually connect with the moon more than you can even think about it. So for me, wishing to the moon is actually very special. And I wish to the moon in a very intimate way. So I'm inviting you to do the same. The full moon actually is basically whenever, obviously is in the full moon, and it's whenever it comes. For me, it comes from the heart, the biggest heart. So I'm going to show you what I do, what elements that I use, so you can again see if that will fit you and the way you will do it. So come and join me. This is actually different modalities that I've seen around. So it's a little bit I learned it from a little bit from many people. So it's not like just one person that showed me this. So don't think that one person, I got it from one person. I got it from many people. And again, this is intuition from many people, like I said, and a little bit by myself too as well. So I'm going to get started. Of course, since I'm a crystal practitioner, I select crystals that first will be specifically for full moons. So clear quartz definitely will be always, and specifically for the full moon. And not only for clarity, I always ask for clarity in the sense that every time that I wanted to wish for any wish, I wanted to make sure that I am clear in the intentions that I want to wish in the next 28 days for the most part. So I always make sure that I get a clear quartz. This is a very big piece. I have smaller pieces, but this one is one of my favorites. I use it in meditations as well, but I always use clear quartz because it's also the purity as well. I use it for purity, and not in the sense of what you think about purity. For me, purity in the sense of go back to you as a woman, the purity of your heart. I always want to make sure that my heart is also protected into the negative environments of my environment. So it always go back to the purity of my heart. I always make sure of that. I always use moonstones with these. I always have these kind of pieces. Some of them will have more than the other ones with tourmalines. In this one, I have a Kundalini clear quartz spot wishing, and as you can see, it kind of looks like a candle. So this is a very special one because when I start writing my wishes, I make sure that I'm actually holding it, and it kind of looks like a candle. So it's called a Kundalini because I don't know if you can see it. It's quite very I don't know, powerful crystals. So I also use double terminated crystals like clear quartz, anything that is actually clear and white, because it represents the clear of the full moon, is what I use. So this one is one of my favorite ones. It's funny because I purchased it for the shop, but I end up getting it for me. So that's what I use. And of course, I make sure that I use crystals and necklaces at all times in me. This is for manifestations, and especially in the 3 days of the full moon. For full moon specifically, you can be using those 3 days before and 3 days, or between 3 days, not exactly the day. So today, for instance, is February 12th, which is actually the full moon in Leo, with this in Leo. So I always make sure that one day before and one day after I will be wearing it. We prepare for the full moon. So I also will have in my altar or close to my altar crystals specifically for the moon of Leo. For the one for Leo, specifically will be things for your creative mind, for your creative personality, which is, for instance, citrine, tiger eye. I didn't show it to you here because this one is specifically, I wanted to just talk about in general the full moon, but you can put that into your altar or in your where you want to specifically get it into your 3 days of reaching into your full moon with your and you can Google it, or there's many astrologers they actually emphasize, and they are amazing into telling you all about what crystals to use for this. Right now I'm just going to focus on what to do for wishing the full moon. But there is even apps that will tell you exactly every day what crystals to use for each moon cycle. Moonly is one of them, is the one that I use. Moon cycle is another one. So there's several ones that you can use. Here's my puppy to say hello. Another crystal that I always use is also onyx. Please, baby. It's garden quartz. It's a very, very, very good one for that as well. So, and that's all for my crystals. Onyx, please, baby, be a good boy. All right. Another thing that I definitely make sure I do on full moons specifically is to gather moon water. And what moon water is, basically have water, place it outside. Well, right now it's really cold, so I just put it in by the window so they can have the energy of the water, and after those 3 days, basically drink it afterwards. It's a very powerful water, and I definitely use it. And for me, it's a ritual that I've been using for many years. So that's what I use. This is from last moon. As you can see, it's full. So I use it every full moon. And of course, while you're writing your wishes, I have a candle lighting up, a white candle, of course. And the last element that I always have is a harachia flower. And this harachia flower basically will actually bloom whenever you put it in water. So I basically put it in water the first day, the day before, and it will bloom like this. And after, you know, for 3 days, and after you take the water out, it actually just shrinks. For me, it just represents the full moon. It's just it feels energetically pretty awesome. Another thing that I will do, I will connect oils that will actually have crystals as well, and flowers and botanicals that will be infused inside of the crystals. And this is for to invoke love and passion. There's some for love and your twin flame. There's several ones for even the full moon, which is, did I bring it? Yes. Where is it? Well, I have one for the full moon. I just bring the ones for examples, but you can bring your own. There's several for love, for wealth, for anything, and you can find them in your local shops. And your favorite is not my specialties. These are from my favorite ones. This is from the Love Contour, and this one is from, if you want to check them out, I can't read it. I can't read it. It's too small. But yeah, you can go to Etsy, and there are several. They're infused in beautiful flowers and crystals like carnelian, and this is golden flowers. So for me, it's very special because it invokes love, passion in this particular case. And I use it in the full moon when I'm actually writing my my wishes. So let's go to the wishes now. On the wishes, I drew this particular drawing, and as you can see, there are the faces like this, and it's like a moon faces, and you can actually this is how I draw it because I learned it from my other practitioners that we do it. And you can do up to 10 wishes. 10 wishes to me is too much to actually feel it. And for me, 3 wishes is sufficient, and I actually feel like 3 wishes for me, obviously this is just a personal feeling, that is great because I'm able to read them every day. So that reminds me every day to wish to the moon, and just to read it every day for those 28 days. And of course, in blue, do a blue pen or a marker, so that way it says to be more powerful when you use a blue pen. And then at the end, just to write thank you, to always thanks for the things that you're receiving. So those are my suggestions to when you wish into the moon. I hope this was helpful, and I hope that all the wishes that you do to the moons comes true. And I wish that that all your wishes to the moon comes true. And remember, the most important component to all your wishes is that comes from the heart. So thank you guys for being in this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.